welcome back to Manchester, and it is the League Cup semi-final, but not the leg I thought it would be, because the boys had other ideas about what was going to happen. We'll have a quick rundown of what has happened since you saw us. Obviously, we beat Sheffield Wednesday in the Cup, as you know. We beat West Ham 2-1. It was a decent performance, nothing amazing. Cruised past Middlesbrough 3-0. Totally undeserved win against Palace. They outplayed us. We were second best. A draw might have been a fair result, but you couldn't really argue against a Palace win either. How we won it, I will never know. And then Leeds. We utterly destroyed them. Their 2 goals came long after I had backed off and started trying to preserve my players' legs and asking them not really to do anything. And then beat Norwich 4-1. Not as comfortable as it sounds. We were made to work for it a bit. We gave them too many chances for my liking. But, you know, 4-1's 4-1. And then the game that has caused all the problems. I mean, you can probably see from the lineup, those who know our team well, that is not the usual lads. There's some in there. Kasongo. Al-Janafi plays quite regularly. Castellanos is not exactly that much of a backup. Dale Lamb plays quite a bit. I mean, to be fair, Rico Lewis was coming back from injury, so he wasn't fully on it. I mean, Ivo Janso was a 17-year-old, well, actually now 18-year-old goalkeeper, making his debut. Played all right. But, yeah, I mean, we went in. I'll start that sentence again, because it didn't go well, did it? We went in 1-1 at half-time, completely undeservedly. We did score with basically the only threat we mounted at all. And, yeah, I mean, Plymouth were the better side. They probably should have won it. And, yeah, it was a really shockingly bad performance from us. And unfortunately, because this is FM24 and not FM25, where the rules would have changed, there are replays at this stage of the FA Cup still. So we've had a replay shoved in, which has thrown out the FA Cup, the League Cup semi-final schedule, which means we're not playing the second leg of that until February now, which is after all the other stuff that we did have lined up. So you get in the first leg now, and we'll see how it goes. But, so, yeah, thanks, boys, for shoving another fixture into an already crowded schedule. Brilliant. Right, let's have a look and see. Now, have I got any tinkering to do with this formation? Yeah, I've got lots of tinkering to do with this formation because it is nothing like what it should be. I might leave Rico Lewis in there. Right, Brancadori, Van der Ven. Do we have... Joe Fairs is out injured, so we might have to leave Stuart Clifton out there. Right, well, Aguirre can go on the bench then, because he can at least play left back should we so need. Yeah, and we might well have to in this game. And Belotti on the bench is useful because he can play right back, or Van der Ven actually can shift out to right back if we need him to. So that's fine. I'm happy with that. Now, Lecam will go central midfield on defend. Where's Casas? There he is. Right, yeah, deep line playmaker. Yeah, obviously Dale Lamb I use as an advanced playmaker because he's not so good defensively, so we try and get the most out of his gifts. Buonani there. Cliver Dominguez will play the false 9 role. Noah Darvic in attacking midfield. Al Janafi I want on the bench, probably in place of Nuno Pedro, because I think Rodriguez is... Actually no, Nuno Pedro might be the one. Yes, because he's the one who's more natural in more positions. So, right, yeah, he gets the bench. Cool. Right, actually, I am going to put Dale Lamb instead of Wesley on the bench. Also, Wesley's not fully fit. And Antonio Nusa. I knew someone was missing. There we go, son. Right. Okay, so that's about as full strength as we can get at the moment. Although, I say that, actually, Mamadashvili is back. So, yeah, in you go, son. Right. Let's have a look. Have they got anyone with a weak foot? Oh, yeah, they're goalkeeper. Right. Okay. Yes, I know he is, but we've got things in place to mitigate that. Right. We have beaten Chelsea 2-1 twice already this season. Once at Wembley, once at home. This, of course, is away. So, and you know, third time's a charm and all that. So they'll probably beat us. Right. Just tell them how much the media love them. So yeah, it was such a disappointing performance against Plymouth. I mean, the result was bad enough, but the performance was just bad. And we didn't even really look like winning all that much when I brought some of the big guns on. I mean, admittedly fairly late because I didn't want to use them because I knew this game was out there. But yeah, I know how Liverpool feel now. Although not quite, obviously, because you know didn't actually lose. Alright. Oh, hello. Okay, fair enough. Not a lot you can do about that sort of finish. Excuse me while I finish my breakfast, by the way. Okay. Right, some encouragement. Right. There are a number of you out there who are already showing signs of not having a good day. Darvic, Nusa. Oh. Beautifully worked, boys. Well done. Straight off the training ground. Love it. Darvic gets it out to Lewis in space. Whips it across. Buonani! Nicely worked. Gets to the byline. Whips it in low. Now, I just want to have a quick look. Yep, that bit is certainly true. And I think... Oh, look at that. The instructions being followed. I have sort of tinkered a little bit with some player instructions. And as you can see, I've got cross from byline on Rico Lewis, and that's exactly what he did. And I've got low crosses on, and that's exactly what he produced. So it's lovely to see them actually listening to what I tell them to do. And it produces a goal. Because I don't think we're particularly great in the air up front, honestly. And I certainly know Kasongo isn't if he's up there. So yeah, so I don't want anything very far off the ground as far as crossing is concerned, and he produced. Beautiful stuff. And here comes Buonani. No, it's a corner. Noosa to take. Brancadori! The early deficit wiped away and turned around. Straight through the keeper. Right, that's better. Oh, keep doing that. Right, excuse me while I have a sip of coffee. Oh. Right. Come on, boys. Close them down. Close them down. Oh, unlucky, Rico. Unlucky. Good work. Good work. Oh, what a Buonani. Lovely challenge. I don't know how he swung round him and got that, but well done. Lewis, oh, that's not good. That's not a good pass, but Buonani's at it, isn't he? Oh, yeah, we are. Dominguez. Go on, Cliver. Okay, he's going towards the byline. Oh. Buonani. Oh, Oh, pushed away. Oh, I thought it was going to be another cracking Buonanni goal. Come on. Brancadori's head's right there. Oh, found it as well. Come on, boys. Obviously, it doesn't all ride on this particular result, but it would be so nice to take a lead to the second leg at home. Really do seem to be getting at them down our right hand side, don't we? It's all coming down this side. We haven't seen the other side at all. Well, that was a bit bad though. Oh, Brancadori, you gotta be stronger there, son. You gotta be stronger there. I know you've scored, but you gotta actually do your job as well. Right, I'm gonna demand more because we've tailed off. Darvic with the outswinger from the other side. Gets it back. Oh, is that off the post? I don't think the keeper got hands on it. It's either a good save or off the post. I think it was off the post because it doesn't look like it was on target. So. Right. Okay. Oh, late half highlight. Last time we had one of these against Plymouth, we scored from it, which was lucky because it would have gone out if we hadn't. Musa swings it over. Cliver Dominguez, 3-1. Not quite the low cross I asked for, but he got on the end of it. Yeah, Clifton can probably come off at half time. He's a tired boy. What's Dominguez like in the air then? Decent, actually, so yeah. Okay, right, Stuart, you're going to get the half off. Okay, shots on target, so I'm happy. And okay, we're going to put Aguirre on for you. And yeah, well, the rest of you can keep going, can't you? All right, there we go. Okay, they have made a substitution, so let's see what that's gonna do for us. Okay, going in strong, yeah, basically recommends going in hard. I mean, there was for those of you that know, there was sort of like a World Cup of Football Manager, and the team that won it, which was Indonesia, and that was where the managers were from. It wasn't actually a team of Indonesians because that would be very unlikely in the footballing world. But yeah, the tactic they had, I think every single player had an individual instruction of tackle harder. So there does seem to be something within the game where just going in harder just does you favours, basically. So it's not surprising that the opposition instructions so often sort of recommend hard tackles. Oh, come on, boys. Oh, no. Well, I thought we were going to get a counter from a corner then. Catch them pushing forward. Win it. Well done, Rico. Cam, Darvic, Casas. Oh, it's nicely worked. Oh, it's a shame we had Aguirre and acres of space out here then. Nusa. Oh, Buonanni. Casas with time and space. He's our playmaker. You don't want to give him that sort of room. Oh, hello. Or you can just let him dribble through you. Get in, 4-1. Honestly, was not expecting this. And again, excuse me sipping my coffee, but it will go cold if I don't. So, Oh, look at that. They just backed off him. Just backed off him. You don't give Casas that sort of time and space. Well, you can. I don't mind. Wish everyone would give him that sort of time and space. But if you want to beat us, you don't. Oh. Now, the thing is, I might have to start making some substitutions very soon, because I believe our next game is away Tottenham, which is I didn't show you the league table actually, did I? So we'll show you that when we get back, and you'll see why the Tottenham game could be very important. But oh my word. But yeah, I think we are going to need some of our big guns in that. So I think we start resting some people. I mean, Rico Lewis is not particularly fit out there. So let's move Van der Ven out to the right. Let's give Esquivel some game time. Right, I'm going to put Dale Lamb on for Casas. And I think now we've got, obviously we've got Kasongo for Dominguez. He's good enough to play against Spurs. Now, Al-Janafi will be fine. I'm trying to decide whether I want Lacam rested or whether there's someone else who's better off being rested. I think a good, solid, strong central midfield is going to be very important against Spurs. So let's put Castellanos on for Lacam. Okay, that leaves us one more sub. So, yeah, there is something we can do later if we want to. We've got an emergency sub. So, right, Noah's getting a little bit tired out there. Not too tired to flick it on though. But there was no one there. Right. Come on, boys, closing down. Oh, he has thrown it out. Okay, Van der Ven. Esquivel, where are you going? Brancadori. Castellanos, that's a poor ball. That's a very poor ball. Ooh. Should have done better with that, Chelsea. I'm not complaining, but you should have done better with that. Carlos. Cut it out. Play it to someone in the same colour shirt as you. Preferably who's on the pitch, because I don't want you just hoofing it into the stands thinking you've spotted someone. Okay. I think he really should have attacked the space that was in front of him there. But I'm fine with it if they want to go all the way back to the goalkeeper. And what this does do, of course, is opens up the possibility of us sort of resting people a little for the second leg. Oh, it certainly does now. Cliver Dominguez, 5-1. Right, Darvic, you're coming off straight away after that. Or are you? Actually, no. I'm going to put Nuno Pedro on. What is he normally? He's right side, I think, isn't he? Is he right-sided? Yeah. Well, actually, no, he's left-sided. Excuse me a moment. Where do you train? Oh, no, you do train on the right-hand side. Okay, fair enough. Right, we'll put him on for Buonanni, because I think Al-Janafi is less of a drop-off for the Spurs game than Pedro is to Buonanni. So, 5-1. 5-1! I am going to watch this because I kind of lost track of it a little bit. I thought, I mean, I don't know what O'Reilly was doing, but Dominguez rounds the keeper, slots it home, and Chelsea have been utterly humiliated. I mean, we are going to ease off now. I think we'll press a little less. I'm not going to drop off the lines or anything, but we just don't want people getting too tired. Oh, they're leaving early, apparently. Is there a fire drill? Oh, unlucky lamb. Good effort. Oh. Castellanos. Oh, well, he's aimed for space. He's not found a teammate, but, you know, I don't hate it. I don't hate the idea. I'd like you to play it better, but I don't hate the idea. Unfortunately, he is coming back. Close in, or just let him shoot. Choice is yours. Right, I mean, they're not playing brilliant. I mean, we have backed off a little, but I'm gonna offer some praise because, you know, 5-1 away to Chelsea. Really shouldn't be haranguing them, should I? I don't know it's my MO, but we probably shouldn't be haranguing them. Okay. Win it. Well done, Aguero. Pedro. There he goes. Goes inside. Darvic. Nusa. Castellanos. Oh, don't know what that was. Odd move. It says superb at the bottom of the screen, but it was odd. That's how I'd phrase it. Not entirely sure why you're playing the ball into the box like that and expecting him to head it in from there is the way we're going. But, you know, you do you. Alright, let's just hope this is a long end of game highlight. Or a counter-attack goal for us. Either way, I'm fine with it. Okay, Brancadori. Castellanos. Well worked. There we go, we're up to halfway. That's not the most sensible ball you could have played, Esquivel. Oh, that is a good ball. Nusa. Oh, Darvic with the block shot. There we go. Just knock it about, boys. Knock it about. I know it's boring to watch, but it also means they don't do anything. We just keep ball till the end of the game. Nusa just takes it out for a goal kick. Interesting touch. And that's it. 5-1. And to think they scored after 6 minutes with their first shot of the game. Well, what can I say? I mean, we were really good. And I think we're at Wembley. Because we really should not be blowing a 4-goal lead at home. Right, well, I'll see you back at base to have a quick catch up with how the league table looks and why that Tottenham game could be quite so important as it is. Okay, well, a quick look at the schedule first. As you can see, our next 7 games are at home. As you can see, Champions League-wise, we are 9th. We do need to really get into that top 8 because I don't want February clogged up with 2 more matches that we can avoid. And who was it? Nice and Villarreal. Well, Villarreal are 18th, Nice are 29th. Both of them are at home. I'm expecting 2 wins from the boys. We might not get 2 wins, but I'm expecting 2 wins from the boys, and that should be us fine. Actually, looking at the schedule, yeah, it's just about the only time we've actually got some time off in January. We have got a week between the 2. So, yeah, that'll be fine. And as you can see, our next league game is at home to Tottenham, who we are 7 points clear of, and we are, well, 7 points clear of everyone, quite frankly, in the league. There's a little sort of chasing pack of Brighton, Spurs, Arsenal, and then Man United and Crystal Palace a little further back. But yeah, if we can beat Spurs and put them 10 points behind us, that should be their title challenge cooked, theoretically. I mean, I'm not saying someone else can't mount one and that we won't start, you know, dropping off. Especially as we've also got to play Manchester United in there, but again, at home. So, really hopeful that a couple of wins in those games will really set us up nicely for a title run. Um, but but yeah, that's. I mean, they're big games, but I think the important bit is the Champions League and avoiding that sort of playoff round. So that's probably what we'll be back for. But in the meantime, bask in the glory of a 5-1 win at Chelsea, because not many people get them. And yeah, we just served you up one, so you're welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time for some hopefully not too crucial, but still potentially crucial European action. Bye bye for now.